Hello YouTube and welcome back to Fire Gaming Project. So in today's theory video, it'll be a short one. So again, spoiler disclaimer, this will be discussing event and lore and story elements, okay? So for the current 2.1 Inazuma patch, we have the, of course, anniversary quest, the Moonchase Festival, and also known as Moonlight Merriment event. And we're still in it right now, of course, but after we completed the story quest for the Stove God, which is aka Guoba, at the end there's that side-scrolling, picture, right? That story element that shows all the characters when they were younger, etc. I have another video about one of the blue colored lady with the pole arm, so do check that out. I just posted that one, but this video is about the young lady that's in purple at the very end, basically right before the final cutscene portion that shows our cast of main characters, Shangling and Guoba and Kaching, etc. Right? You know what I mean? So there's a young lady standing there, and she has a very colorful hat or helmet, wearing a dress, and she has a purple aesthetic overall, right? And her face is not shown, but there's a young lady there, okay? And no, she's not Chi-Chi. So who is she? So this is my theory, okay? My theory, and I'm pretty sure many people also have the same theory, is that she is Yunjin. And Yunjin is actually mentioned in many story voice lines here, which I'm about to show you. So you can see it on the screen, but then my voiceovers are set into Chinese, because that's the original language of this game. But you can see on the side there. So I'll read it out to you, or maybe I should just let them say it. But I'll just read it out to you then, okay? So Xingqiu speaks of this girl. When Yunjin drinks a beverage she is fond of, she will be inspired to write a new play. So I keep a jar of tea leaves under my bed at all times, ready to deliver it to her on the day that her inspiration dries up. This way I shall never run out of heroic tales to listen to. I can press it as well.
他只要能喝到满意的饮品，就会有动力去创作新戏。我呢，就一直在床底下囤着一小罐茶叶，就是为了等哪天他兴致索然的时候给他送去，这样我就有听不完的异侠传奇了。
Okay, the next person that has a voice line for her is Kaching. Okay, let's see here. And you guys all have access to this as well. So when she says, when you're passing by Heyu Tea House and have to squeeze your way through the biggest crowd you've seen in your life, that's when you know Yunjin's on stage performing. There's not a merchant in Liyue who wouldn't buy up the place if they had the chance, and Yunjin is the reason it would be worth every mora. And here it is when they say it in Chinese.
路过和玉茶馆的时候，如果发现被围得水泄不通，那一定就是云锦正在台上唱戏。许多商人都觉得。 只是为了云锦，就值得把整个茶馆都买下来。
Okay, good. Then the next character that talks about her is Shinyan. Okay, so let me just find it for you. Here we go. So, tell you a secret, but you gotta keep it that way, you hear? She's real fond of rock and roll, comes to watch me at least 3 times a week, no matter how packed her schedule is. You'd think that the head of Heyu Tea House's troupe would be into finer arts and all, eh? But I guess it gets suffocating after a while, haha.
告诉你个小秘密，别到处乱讲哦。那个人可喜欢摇滚了，不管多忙，一周都来听我3场，只多不少。按理说，和玉茶馆的戏班头牌，该喜欢什么琴棋书画、花鸟虫鱼才对吧？肯定是平时被憋坏了。
Okay, and then the last one is actually hidden into Zhongli's voice line, and it's in his good evening voice line. By this time of night, we will have already missed Miss Yun's play, but Liyue is full of interesting places to explore even at night.
虽然这种时候已经错过了云先生的戏，但夜晚的璃月仍有许多好去处。
Right. So, I'm not the only one that thought of this, obviously, so I can't take full credit for this, but I will say I researched it, and I feel like this character that is featured in that storyline at the end, it's officially released now as well, on the Genshin Impact YouTube channel, that character is actually this Yunjin character, okay? Because right now, basically, and we don't know very much about this character, we don't know anything about what this character can do. It's not shown in that picture either, she's just standing there. It will be on my thumbnail. But then, she is basically it sounds like she works at a troupe, a play, and at a Heyu Tea House, and she performs. So she's a performer, and it sounds like she does plays or like singing or dancing or of some sort, and possibly like, yeah, she's basically a performer or entertainer, okay? And just from my own cultural reference, I feel like based on her headpiece, it has some cultural references to Chinese opera, Peking opera, or Canto opera, basically Chinese opera. It has some historical and cultural reference there. So those colorful like beads and balls and such on her headpiece are very reminiscent of that. So anyway, I just want to share this because I'm sure other people have talked about it already, so it's just my turn basically. I feel like, yes, there's a very high chance that she is Yunjin. But anyway, do check out my other video about the other character that was teased or shown in that story quest as well, which I think is Madame Ping. But do check out that video. So anyway, if you guys like these videos, please feel free to like, subscribe, leave me some comments and questions, and feel free to check out my next one. Thank you guys so much. And what do you guys